back to The Big Bite with Sunny and Shay here on BritAsia TV. Hope you enjoyed some of those tips from the chef. I'll definitely be trying them out in the kitchen.
So let's get on to that big celebrity interview.
Hi guys and welcome to the show. Today I am joined by leading director, producer and screenwriter Vidhu Vinod Chopra. So welcome and thank you for joining us. So you've had many hugely successful films. You've had 3 Idiots and PK, and your most recent film, Broken Horses, is set to release on the 10th of April. Now the film is set on 2 brothers and the relationship between them, but what else can you tell us about the film?
Well, it's a takeoff actually on an earlier film I've done, Parinda, which was done in almost 22 years back. Okay. So it's like inspired from that one.
Okay.
So that's an interesting Bollywood connection.
Okay. Yeah, I was just about to ask like where the concept of Broken Horses came from. So it was based on something that you'd done before?
Yes.
Okay.
It came from Parinda. It started from there.
Okay, cool. And what was it like working in a mainstream English language film? And did you bring any Bollywood elements into it?
See, Bollywood and Hollywood are like 2 different planets. Yeah. There's nothing common between the 2. And actually, if anything, Hollywood looks down upon Bollywood as over the top, singing songs, kind of music, rubbish really. So for me, the big thing was actually first to break that prejudice, which I did when they read the script. And then there is actually very little common between the 2 cinema forms. But the interesting thing which I think came into Broken Horses is my personality, which is warm. Mm-hmm. I have very close to my family, my brothers. Yeah. So all that, so it's an interesting combination of a Western genre movie made by somebody like me. You know, actually something very interesting happened in New York. One of the leading critics saw the film and called me and said, you know, Vinod, I see a new film like every day, 5-6 films a week, if not more. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen anything new. He says, I saw something new. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, what is new? Because for me, what is new? And he said exactly what will stay with me for a long time. He said, here is a movie that does not follow the first act, second act, third act of the American studio format. It has a completely different format. There's romance, there is brotherhood, there's violence, there's love. So it's all really speaking something that acquired in Bollywood.
You haven't been back for ages. Go.
It's a surprise.
Really?
Yeah, close your eyes. Well, how do you like your wedding gift?
Buds, where did you get all the money for this?
I've been working hard, Jake. You know, my boss, he saved my money up good.
Well, welcome home, kid. You got to put him to sleep. There's a lot of bad people out there, Jake. Somebody's got to stop.
And did you, because obviously there's not many Indian people in the Hollywood scene, did you feel like you faced any particular obstacles or boundaries on your journey, or not really?
See, the good thing about the American system is they respect talent. Mm-hmm. And that is something that it really helps. If you have a script that people like Jim Cameron, they read the script and called me and raved about it. I think it's suddenly all prejudices go down the drain then.
Yeah.
It is like really a society or a culture which is completely and totally respectful of talent. And that's a great feeling.
Mm. And what was it like to work with people like Tom Stern? I mean, he's one of the leading cinematographers in the industry. So what was that like for you?
It was like really brotherhood. We call each other brothers.
Oh.
You know, it took him time to know who I am. Mm-hmm. Like I said, most people had no idea who I am. And then it was like amazing. I mean, he said things to me while making a movie which were like most complimentary, because he said, I've never met a director who, even while I'm lighting, would come up to me and say, hey, don't use that light there. And that was a great compliment, because I have also done a lot of lighting of my own films. So I know lighting, I know framing. So that was a wonderful compliment. Also, Tom Stern lives in France, and I somehow relate more to people from Europe.
Okay.
So that's another thing that works.
But he's gonna die. I have to get him out.
I gotta find that bad man and I gotta crack his skull in.
Okay, cool. And you've picked a really great cast such as Christopher Marquette and Anton Yelchin, who play Buddy and Jacob in the film. So what is it that attracted you to pick them for this movie?
See, I was lucky that I could pick the cast that I wanted because the film, as you know, is financed by Reliance. It came out of India after 3 Idiots, which was huge. They helped me, and it cost a lot of money. It's almost $19.5 million. And I had the freedom to cast the film. I mean, if I had cast big stars in this movie, it would be easier for me to market the film.
Yeah.
You know, instead of spending 2 days in London marketing it, I could have done it in 2 hours because, you know, the stars would speak for themselves.
Yeah.
But making the movie and the quality of the movie would have suffered, in my opinion. So I handpicked Vincent D'Onofrio and Don Yelchin, Chris Marquette and Maria Valverde from Spain and put them together. I mean, if I didn't have that freedom, I would have an American actress playing Spanish actress. But I had the freedom to actually get a Spanish actress to play this role. So yes, it's totally handpicked. I stand by it, and I think this is the best I could do.
Okay. Now, a lot of your films, including your Bollywood ones, of course, they tend to have like a message of morality in them that the audience can take away. Do you feel that that's in Broken Horses as well, or have you tried to stay away from that this time?
No, it's the same. It's the same guy who's making a movie. It's me. It's the film. This is a film about family. It's a film about brotherhood. I think what will happen, it has happened already because I've met a lot of viewers who've seen the film, that once they see the film, it brings them closer to their family. I think if families see this film together, it will bring them, when they walk out of the theatre, they will be definitely far more closer than they were when they entered.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. So your last Bollywood film, of course, PK, was hugely successful, and it seems like Broken Horses is going to be just as successful as well. But what can we expect from you in the future?
Same kind of movies, you know, and same varieties. You know, PK, Broken Horses. These are very different films. When you see Broken Horses, you won't believe the same guys who did PK have done it.
Yeah.
And that's a great feeling because that's what I'll keep doing. I'll keep pushing the envelope. I'll keep challenging myself. I'll keep bringing cinema to you guys, which is different, which is original. It's not a copy of. Nobody can say, in Bollywood they used to love, oh, there's a copy of that Hollywood film. Now that I've done the Hollywood film, they can't say that. This is a copy of a Bollywood film. It's the other way around.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've switched it up this time.
That's right, absolutely.
पूछे मेरा नाम और पता रस्मों को रख के परे 4 कदम बस 4 कदम चल दो ना साथ मेरे बिन कुछ कहे बिन कुछ सुने हाथों में हाथ लिए 4 कदम बस 4 कदम चल दो ना साथ मेरे बिन कुछ कहे बिन कुछ सुने हाथों में हाथ लिए 4 कदम बस 4 कदम चल दो ना साथ मेरे
Okay, and lastly, do you have anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I'll ask them to come and see this film on April 10th because this is a movie that means a lot to me in the sense that I think it'll make them very, very proud. I think they will see it and they'll say, you know, we can do it. We can do it as good as Hollywood, if not better. And that is what I would like them to take away when they see this film, that we are capable. We make those over-the-top movies with songs because that is what people enjoy. That's how we communicate with our audience.
Yeah.
But we can do the same thing Hollywood does as good, if not better. So I hope they agree with what I'm saying.
Well, you've definitely broken boundaries, and I cannot wait to see the film because it seems like it's right up my street. I think there is something in it for everybody. So guys, make sure that you go and watch Broken Horses, that will be releasing on the 10th of April. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck with everything in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
wants me to come home. He got us a present. He says he can't bring it to the wedding.
You haven't been back for ages. Go.
It's a surprise.
Really?
Yeah, close your eyes. Well, how do you like your wedding gift?
Buds, where did you get all the money for this?
I've been working hard, Jake. You know, my boss, he saved my money up good.
Well, welcome home, kid. You got to put him to sleep. There's a lot of bad people out there, Jake. Somebody's got to stop them.
Buddy's gonna die. I have to get him out.
I gotta find that bad man and I gotta crack his skull in.